All right, hello and welcome to this market analysis, this weekend market reviews. Last week, in fact, this just ended the trading week. Wasn't really a very volume-filled week. We saw price stagnant. We saw some abnormal market volatility, which of course made trading not easy. We got a few profitable trading opportunities at best. We were never at loss. Okay. All right, now we expect to see a brighter, more profitable trading week ahead, and so you just need to stick around and see how we rock the markets. Okay. All right, first let's look into the Forex factory and see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this upcoming trading week. We have quite a few with some bank holidays around in here. The Euro axis, the Swiss franc axis, the Canadian axis as well, bank holidays there. Then we have some species and some news announcements. Well, keep as usual, keep all of those high impact news announcements on your notepad and be sure you are not caught up in those news release. All right, let's just take a few pairs. This is going to be pretty much a straightforward market reviews because not much has developed, not much interesting price action we have at this time. So we'll just take a few pairs, let's say 4 of them, beginning with the euro against the American dollar. This is the weekly time frame. There is no need to waste your time here. You can see for some weeks price has remained sideways. Okay, remain sideways, possibly searching for the next directional buyers to take. This has made trading the euro against the American dollar a bit difficult as price has just been hesitating around that area in the daily time frame. This is what I have been anticipating myself. It has been a bit difficult to identify or recognize the actual pattern that the euro against the American dollar is playing out. Here we can see the possibility of a channel formation, and of course this level seems to be holding price as support, but this is not confirmed yet, and that is why it is really difficult to trade. But at this time we advise all of our members not to hit on their sell button at this level for now until it breaks. Okay, if that level holds true, then we may be seeing price pushing to the upside again to retest the upper boundary of that channel formation. Okay. All right, so that's it in the Forex time frame. Well, you can see how price is now in some form of market confusion and expanding triangle. You can see how price has been swinging up and down, and right now I expect that the next move will be to the upper boundary, which may act as resistance. This expanding triangle was a bit difficult one to trade. In fact, we stayed flat in most of for the better part of last trading week because the euro against the American dollar was terribly unclear. All right, the next pair is the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. We had earlier analyzed this pair where we called for this level of resistance, and you can see how price respected that level. That was a good analysis from us, and you can see how we got the fall to the downside. So price reacted off that level of resistance. If you look into the daily time frame, again, daily level of support right there has been broken. Price is now pushing to the downside, possibly on a highway free of traffic, and so we should be interested in short opportunities. We should be looking for valid trading opportunities in line with our trading strategies. If you look into the forward time frame we have, that is the most outer trend line. Right here I am going to particularly concerned about this price action here, and that is what we are going to be following. Okay, so we are just going to keep the high there, that is a flat bottom triangle. Then this is the flat bottom here. Sorry about that. Okay, all right, that's the flat bottom right there. Let's see it better in the 1 hour time frame. Okay, you see how price found support around that level. So if we get a nice pullback to that zone, we'll be looking for our short entries in the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. It's a flat bottom triangle that got broken without any pullback. So if we are lucky next week to find the pullback to that zone, we'll be looking for short entries. Okay, and of course if you are not familiar with the trading strategy, you need to know what to see exactly at this area before you can go short. It is not that price makes the pullback and you hit on your sell button at once. You don't do that. All right, we are trading a strategy, and we are following the strategy. As price makes the pullback, we are going to wait until the strategy gives us a hint to go short before we can go short. Okay, for now, this is a valid setup in line with the strategy, so we need to wait for the developmental process to complete before we can get involved. All right, next one is the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. We have over analyzed this pair, where we talked about this expanding triangle in the monthly time frame. Okay, and we said this area here is an area of resistance that price should come back down. Only last week we saw price, the last 2 weeks we saw price begin to push to the downside. This pair we are still bearish. We are still searching for only short opportunities. Last week we made some profit here. Okay, that's this week that just passed. So we're going to keep this level here as our level of new resistance. Okay, in the Forex time frame, well, a very steep trend line here. Okay, at any rate, we will keep searching for only short opportunities in the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. All right, the last one is the sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar. Well, here we have been following this pair. Price is reacting off the monthly level of resistance, and so we should be interested in looking for short entries only. In the weekly time frame, well, some hesitation, much congestion there. We got that bearish candle there. This week we saw some pushes to the upside. I expect next week to see a push to the downside. So we are bearish here. If you look into the daily time frame, we got that channel formation, right? More of a channel, and this area here is our area of resistance. So from here on, we are looking for price to come back down again in the sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar. So we'll be searching only for short opportunities. Okay, all right, in the Forex time frame you can see that little hesitation, that sideways price bias. I expect that price is going to break to the downside hopefully next week. All right, so thanks for watching. This is just it, a very short analysis, because not much has developed for us to talk about. If you have questions or contributions, so please feel free, send them across to us, and we'll be exceedingly happy to respond to them. Wishing you a happy weekend. Enjoy yourselves, relax, so don't you worry, better days are just ahead. We are going to make more and more profit, that I can assure you. All right, okay, see you next week. Bye bye.